Hi, my name is Emma. I'm a cancer specialist instructor on the Active Against Cancer fitness team. I'm going to be here today giving you a Pilates session which is suitable for all levels and abilities. However, you do need to be able to get down on the floor and stand up. If you're not able to transfer from standing to the floor, then this class is not suitable for you today. So I'd like to work at your own level, do what you can. If you need a breather at any time, it's fine to stop and start. In terms of equipment and what you need a nice clear open space. If you've got any cats or dogs in the house, I would recommend that they're in a different room so they're not a trip or a slip hazard, although they might want to join in, but not today. So make sure you've got a clear open space, a head block or a cushion. If you don't have either of those, you can use a small folded up towel, and also you need a band or a belt. If you're used to coming to our classes face to face, you might be familiar now in these sessions as active core. So welcome guys, and let's go. Okay guys, I'm going to run through our posture setup before we do our active core session. So if you'd all like to stand with your feet hip width apart, we want a nice level line across each hip. You've got a slight bend on the knees. So if we did dot to dot through the hips, it goes hips, knees, ankles. Okay? So I'd like you to imagine off the back of your head, you've got a big helium balloon attached on the back of the head. This really helps to lengthen our spine. Okay? So sideways, your shoulder wants to be sitting directly on the hip. So if you find that you're slouching forward, imagine here on your chest that you've got a torch. So we lengthen up with your balloon, open the chest by drawing the shoulders back. So if you imagine up here on the chest, you've got a torch which shines forward. So wherever you go in, your torch is always shining ahead. Also on our hips, we want to have your imaginary headlights on the hip bones which shine forward. So just to show you what I mean from the side, if you're arching on the back and the pelvis tilts, your headlights will hit the floor. I would like you to lengthen your back, tuck under on the lower back here and the tailbone so that your headlights shine forward. That's what we mean when we're talking about a neutral spine. So your shoulders are in line with the hip, the knees are slightly bent, and you've got that nice helium balloon attached off the back of the head. So the feet are flat and the body weight is even. So starting with the shoulders. So just circle your shoulders up and back. So we're going to work through top to toe, mobilizing the joints, and then up and back. Excellent. So just change direction there. So we go up and forward on 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, side bend. Keep this hip line level. So just reach to the side, bring it down and center. Down and center. So we're not leaning forward. We're not leaning back, we're just going straight to the side, nice and easy. So we've got lateral flexion there on the spine. Take it down, then up. So repeat that 4 more times, reaching down and center. 2 more. Excellent. So if you imagine now it was pitch black, you've got this torch up here on the chest. So rotate through the body. So we're just moving nicely side to side, lifting and lengthening through the spine. And it's important to say at this stage, you do not engage or tighten your abdominals. We want to move as freely as possible. Excellent. Okay, relax the arms to the side. Keep your toes forward. So I'm just going to move sideways here, guys. So you've got your toes forward. So we bend the knees. Make sure that you can see your toes past the end of the knees when you're bending on the knee joint. So the back is nice and long. Sit back, keeping the body weight through your heels. Take it down and lift. Feel the load on the top of your thigh. 5 more. So we go down and lift. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more time. So standing up nice and tall, I want you to bring your head forward. So just gently bring your chin in towards the chest. Feel the stretch in the back of your neck. Relax your arms. Allow the shoulders to drop. So gently just bring that body down towards the floor, 1 vertebrae at a time, reaching as far as you're able to. Coming back up. So start from down here on your lower back. We uncurl, come up. So you're stacking each vertebrae up one at a time, standing up tall, reach up, take your arms out and down to the side. So we're going to repeat that again, increasing the range of movement in the shoulders. Elbow circle, take it back. On 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So just be mindful of how you're standing. Tuck under on the lower back. And again, folks, 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. So relax those arms by the side. Bend the knee slightly. Tuck under on the tailbone. So it's lateral flexion. Bring it down and center. Down and center. Keep the body weight even, so you're not leaning forward, you're not leaning back, we're just going gently to the side. So letting go of tension through the neck, through the shoulders, 4 more times. And breathe, make sure you're not holding your breath. Excellent. So rotate, relax your arms, so spin the rib cage around side to side, keep the feet flat. So let your arms go nice and loose and floppy and tap round on your body as you go. So you want to get nice movement, nice rotation on that spine. Excellent. Okay, so squat down again. So it's 10 squats, keep your toes forward so your hips, knees and ankles stay in line. So we bend and lift. Remember, check out your feet. Have a look down at your toes. Make sure you can see your toes past the end of the knees. On 4, 5. Standing up tall as you come up. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more time. Okay, standing tall, guys. So just gently bring your chin in and down towards your chest. I want you to feel the stretch in your neck first before we roll down. Head forward, relax, drop the shoulders. Start at the top so you can feel that stretch move from your upper back to the mid back to the lower back. Now down the back of the legs. So bringing that back up, start from the lower back, we uncurl. So you're stacking up each vertebrae one at a time. Come up nice and tall, reach up high, bring it out and down. Okay, 10 squats, we're going to increase that range of movement. So we squat, stand, take the right arm up and back. Squat, stand, left arm. Alternate each side, 8 more. So just make sure you've got your body weight back through the heel, toes are pointing forward. Excellent. Take it down and lift. 6 more to go. Down and up. 5. So standing up nice and tall. 4. Make sure the knees are in the right place. 3. 2 more. And then into another roll down. Bring it up and back. Squat, stand. Reach up and relax. So bend the knees slightly. Head forward, chin to chest. Drop the shoulders. Gently come down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Just moving down towards the floor. So go as low as you're able to. Do what feels right for you. Bring it back up nice and gently into a standing position. Reach up and then take your arms out, then down. That brings us to the end of our standing section. So if you'd like to make your way down, guys, onto the floor, if you need a chair, use a chair to help yourself get down safely. So do remember, if you're not able to transfer standing to the floor, then this session isn't for you. So I'll see you on the mat. Okay, guys, so hopefully now you should be down on the floor on your mat, so you can use a head block or a cushion underneath your head. So in terms of our posture, everything lying down is exactly the same as when we're standing up. So the shoulders are level with the hip. We've got the hips level on each side. So working from the head, just relax the weight of your head into the block. Okay, so where your shoulder blades are, relax your shoulder blades into the floor. So imagine your shoulder blades are melting into your mat. So with one hand, you can check your back to make sure you're in the correct position. So one hand should just simply go towards the spine. If your hand goes all the way to the other side, then your back is too arched. If you can't get the hand at all, then we need to relax and let go. So that's a nice, easy check. Just use your hand. Is that in the correct place? Yes, it is. Okay. Your hips are level. So arms are by your side. So we've got the knees in line with your hips and both of your feet are flat. Your feet are hip width apart. So I'd like to think of triangles. Think of the shape. So on that triangle, you've got your big toe, your little toe, and the back of your heel. Okay, so we've got the feet flat, knees are in line. So take a deep breath in. So breathing in, take your arms back overhead. And then breathe out, take your arms out and round at the side. So repeat that 4 more times. So just relax the body weight into the floor. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, take your arms round at the side. 3 more. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in, take the arm back, overhead. Breathe out, arms round. 1 more time. So breathe out. So relaxing your arms by the side, have your palms and hands facing up, or you can hold on to your hip bones and place both fingertips on the front of the hip. I want you to do a heel slide. Keep your heels in contact with the floor. So slide your heel away. Make sure the hip line stays level. Bend your knee. Bring that foot back. So your heel stays in contact with the floor the whole way through the movement. So you're maintaining alignment through the hip, knee, and ankle. So as your leg is moving, you should start to notice a little bit of activation through your core. It's very subtle, but you will feel it. So just gently bring the foot back, slide away. So we've done arms, we're now doing legs. We're going to add it together very soon. Bring it back, 4 more. So you're breathing all the way through. Not holding your breath. Take the leg away and then bring it back. So 1 more on each side. So this is your heel slide. Now when we add it together, you will feel the increase of activation through your core. Bring your arms to the side. Take the arms back, slide the leg away. Sweep the arms round at the side and return. So notice as you're moving what you can feel on the front of your body. So nice and easy, bring it back. So it's a nice release on the shoulders. Make sure you're maintaining contact through your upper back at the same time. Excellent, well done guys. So give me 4 more. Take it back. So you're taking your fingertips away from the toes. Extend. Take it out and round. 2 more, 1 on each side. Excellent, last one. So bring your arms up in the air, take your arms out and down at the side. So relax your shoulder blades into the floor. Let go of the head weight through the block and allow the shoulders to relax. So remember, we're relaxing through the abdominals, so allow your knees to move freely side to side. So when your knees are in the center, both of your feet remain flat. Let your legs go as far as your body will allow. And again, move nice and freely. So this is a really good movement. If you struggle with your back, this is a really great movement to do every morning before you actually get out of bed. It's great for mobilizing on the back. Do it 10 or 20 times. So 1 more on each side. Bring it over, return, and back. Okay, so bring both arms up in the air. Take your fingertips to the ceiling. The shoulder blades are nicely on the floor. So we're letting go of tension on the neck, keeping the alignment of your lower body. So breathe in to prepare, and then breathe out on the movement. So we're floating each leg up 1 at a time. This position is called your single leg tabletop. Breathe in, breathe out, float the leg down. Repeat on alternate legs. So as you're moving through the legs, the line of the hips across the front stays level. So we're coming up and down. So your shin should be parallel with the floor. and your knee in line with the hip. So the movement is happening in your hip socket. So as you move your leg, you should feel a little bit of activation on the core. So breathing all the time. One more on each side. So breathe out. Bring that leg up and down. Other side. So keeping your feet in the same position. With your arms, we're going to move your arms back. So take your arms back. Your bicep muscle wants to be in line with your ear. So we're not dropping your hands on the floor. Keep your arms in the air. So the body position remains the same. You've got a neutral spine, a nice level line across those hips. So we're increasing the load through the core. So repeat 10 times the same movement on your lower body. So breathe in, breathe out, float the leg up and down. So again, as you're moving through your legs, notice what you can feel on the front of the body. So you're just floating that leg up and down. Breathing out on the movement. So extend the ankles, you've got your toes pointed. So you're lengthening from your kneecap down to the big toe. Bring it up, down. So one more on each side. We're going up and down. So if you return both feet on the floor, release and relax your arms on the side. So let go through the upper body. So again, just reposition your feet, relax those shoulders. So we come over to the side, center, and side. So repeat 8 more. 7. 1 more on each side. So we're going to take it up to the next level. So we're going to go into a double leg tabletop. Take both arms in the air so your fingertips are pointing at the ceiling and you've got your wrist extended. So come up with one leg to your double leg tabletop. So keep that leg in the air. So now bring your other leg up to your double leg tabletop. So with your hands, place your hands on the top of your thigh, the heel of your hand. So I want you gently just to flick your legs away. So as your legs go further away, you can feel that increased activation through the core. So we're just going to move on your arms. So we come back on 10. So arms only. Relax your head in the block, move the arms, take it back, and then forward. You're breathing all the time. So feel that activation through the core, come back, and then return. 5 more. 5, 4, 3. So really feel those muscles working hard, maintaining that neutral spine. Remember to breathe. Excellent. So cross your feet together. Bring your hands on the shin. Rock the knees up towards the body. So just gently release there through the lower back. And then relax. So we're going to take it together, arms and legs. So your arms come up in the air. So coming up into your double leg tabletop position. The leg movement, first of all, is we tap down on the floor through the big toe. So this movement occurs through hinging on the hip joint. So we're not bending the knee to get your foot down on the floor. Move through the hip socket. Arms are in the air. Relax the tension here on your neck. So as the leg goes down, take both arms overhead. Return. So you nice and relax there on the floor through the body. So the movement of your arm and leg will create the tension and activation through the core. So maintain your neutral spine, breathing all the way through. So this is a great movement to increase the strength of your core. 4 more. Breathe. On 4, 3, 2, and 1. So crisscross your feet, bring the hands on the shin. So again, just release the back on 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So bring both of your feet back down on the floor. So we're going to move into an exercise called shoulder bridge. So if you've got a block under your head or a cushion, then please take it away. We don't need a block on a shoulder bridge. So this is an exercise which strengthens our glutes. It's also really good for mobilizing our spine on the movement up and down. So your arms start at the side. Turn your palms facing up. The reason you have your palms facing up is so that you can't cheat and push your hands into the floor. We want to get the correct muscles to activate and work. So walk your feet back towards the body. Engage the pelvic floor muscles, so draw the muscles up and inwards. Gently press down through your lower back so you can feel the mat underneath your lower back. With your tailbone, we're going to peel your spine up and away from the floor, one vertebrae at a time. So once you've lifted, you should have a gap here underneath your back. Arms are at the side, palms face up. So hold this position. We're going to hit the timer for 20 seconds. So ready, steady, go. So you're breathing all the time. Your hips stay level. Make sure your knees are in line with the hip. So in this position, all you need to do is press your feet as much as you can into the floor, and you will feel your buttocks, your glutes activate. Doing well, guys. That's 20 seconds. So roll down from your upper back, one vertebrae at a time. Bring yourself back down to the floor. So we're going to do it again. The second time is 25 seconds. So we're just increasing the time there. So the feet are flat. Turn the palms up. So you walk your feet back in towards the body. Make sure the distance between the ear and the shoulder stays the same. So press down through the lower back, so you're lifting on the tailbone, and peel your spine up and away from the floor. You might feel a bit of a stretch here if you tighten the hip. So this time, 25 seconds. Go. So remember to breathe. So you're balancing the body here on the upper back. You've got your feet hip width apart. So your focus is to press your feet into the floor. The more you push with the feet, the more you will fire your glutes. So it's better for our body when your glutes are stronger. Everything works much better mechanically. And that's 25 seconds. So roll down, guys. Gently, one at a time. Come down from the shoulder bridge back to the mat and release. So do it one more time, 30 seconds on your third go. So again, make sure your feet are in the right position. If your feet are too far away, you probably will get a bit of tightening in your hamstrings with a bit of cramp. So always bring your feet back, set your body position, engage pelvic floor, gently press down through the lower back so you're coming up and off the floor into your shoulder bridge. This is your last one, 30-second hold. Remember to breathe, so you're not holding your breath. So you shouldn't be feeling this in your lower back. This is working and strengthening your glutes. Keep your feet nice and relaxed. So you've got your body weight even there over each foot. Tuck under on the lower back so you've still got that neutral spine. We've got 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So gently roll down through each vertebrae. One at a time, bring yourself back down to the floor. So bring your head block back. Bring your head block back underneath your head, so you've got that head support back again. So we're going to move on now to doing some stretches. So bring your arms out to the side. Take your right leg, cross your right leg over onto the left leg. Let the knee drop to the side. Keep those hips nice and level. So the leg which is on the floor, I want you to use the strength and bring that leg off the floor. So take a deep breath. Breathe in. As you breathe out, bring that leg up and off the floor. So this leg is pushing up as much as you can towards the body so you can really feel that stretch on your glutes and outer thigh. So relax the shoulders, release the stretch, bring the legs down. So cross the leg over on top. So breathe in, breathe out. When you breathe out, bring the leg off the floor. So we can increase the stretch by applying more pressure by the supporting leg. Breathe in again, breathe out, push up. So here, really feel that stretch on the side. Remember, stretches should never be painful. They may feel uncomfortable, but if anything's painful, always listen to your body and stop. So uncross the legs, bring them down. So if you've got your band or strap, you can use this for the next stretch. If you don't have one of these, take the leg in the air, place both of your hands at the back of your thigh or the back of the calf, not around the back of the knee joint. So grab your band, extend the leg up in the air, so you've got your hip, knee and ankle all in line, relax the shoulders. So deep breath in, breathe out slowly. Just gently pull that leg in towards your body so you can feel that stretch down the back of your thigh. You've got your hip, knee and ankle in line. Shoulders are relaxed. So inhale, breathe in again. Breathe out, gently pull in. So you can feel that nice big stretch in the back of your thigh. So ease the stretch off, open your band, take the other leg up, change sides. So extend the leg. So you've got your hip, knee and ankle in line. Take a breath in, breathe out. So remember, in the stretch here, keep your shoulders down away from the ears. So breathing in slowly, breathe out, pull in. So release the stretch, open your band, take both of your feet up in the air. So this time we're going for a double hamstring stretch. So take a breath, breathe out, gently pull in on both legs. So you should be feeling the stretch here on the back of your thigh, on both of the legs. Keep your head supported and relaxed on your block. And then gently just bring your feet down out of your band. Okay, so we're going to roll over onto your side and then come round up into a seated position and then turn it over onto your hands and knees. So before we finish and stand up, we're going to do a few stretches on your hands and knees. So bring yourself round. So you need to be, if you struggle on your knees, just bring a pillow there underneath the knees so it's a bit more comfortable. So I'm just going to move my head block. So from the side, guys. So you've got your hands under your shoulders. Your knees are directly below the hips. So we're starting off with a nice straight line on the back to arch the back. So we're coming into the cat stretch. So here, tuck under on your lower back, arch the back, bring your chin in and down towards the chest. So you get a nice big stretch. So taking your body the opposite way into extension, you lower the chest towards the floor, lift the head, arch the back. So repeat that again, start from here. If that's uncomfortable on your back, then just stay with cat stretch and come back to neutral. So roll it through, so lower the chest, lift the head, arch the back. Now this is another really useful exercise to do. If you struggle with your back, then I would recommend doing this daily, 5 or 10 times with your knee rolls. So take your hands a little bit further forward, bend your knees, take your bottom back onto your feet. So with your hands on the floor, I want you to reach forward gently with your fingertips. Keep your bottom back on the feet. So feel the stretch through your arms, shoulders and back. Remember to breathe. And then release. So if you bring yourself back, curl your toes under, and then if you walk your hands back towards the knees, if you're able to, come back onto your toes and your feet so you're balancing. And then we're going to come up into a standing position. So lift up with your hips and your bottom, extend through the knees, and then roll up through your back. So just come up into a standing position. So just finishing off our active core session. Now we've done some nice hamstring stretches. Going to finish by doing 3 roll downs at the end. So just set your body position up, make sure your toes are forward, slight bend there on the knees. So again, just bring your chin in towards the chest, relax the shoulders. So you're gently moving down 1 vertebrae at a time, going as far as you're able to. So really feel that stretch through the back of your legs, So start with your lower back, stack up each vertebrae one at a time, come back into that nice tall standing position, reach your arms up at the ceiling, out and down at the side. So do that again, but try and go a little bit lower. So head forward, chin down, take it forward, relax your arms, go again as low as you're able to, get to that first one and then breathe in, breathe out, just take it a little bit lower so you can feel the difference on that range of movement. Come back up slowly, breathing all the time, standing tall, lift up, arms out then down. So one more, try and go a little bit further this time. Head forward, chin down, take it down towards the floor. So you're going down, breathe in, breathe out, go a little bit further. So again, you can really feel that connection and stretch. Take it back up into standing, breathe in, breathe out, come up, out then down. So you're just finishing now, guys, with 3 squats. So keep those feet hip width apart, deep breath in, inhale, breathe out slowly and let go. 2 more times, and again, deep breath in, breathe out. 1 more time, lift up and breathe out, let go. Excellent. Well, I hope, guys, you've enjoyed that session today for your active core. Remember, if you've got any issues with the back, do your knee rolls 10 or 20 times in the morning before you get out of bed, and do some cat stretches as well. Excellent. See you next time. Bye.